Hello and welcome back everybody to the Madden 22 New York Jets franchise rebuild. And to start off episode 4, I'm going to look to be trading our center Connor McGovern because I checked his ratings against Joseph Epstein's and they're really not that much better. The big one is pretty much awareness by like 19 to like 20 points of difference, which we can fix that very easily. And if that's the difference between their overalls, then if we can free up some cap space and also get our young center some important playing time as a hidden depth player, then I think it's worth it. So I'm going to try and trade Connor McGovern this episode, and we're also going to watch that game in week 4 on the road against the Miami Dolphins to see if we can play better against one of the worst teams in our division, because the Patriots are better than the Dolphins. It's pretty much us and the Dolphins suck. So we're gonna see if we can beat another bad team, and we'll just go from there. So we're gonna try and find somebody that has high interest levels in McGovern. A lot of teams have medium. I'm sorry about the rain in the background. It is raining, so if you can hear that while I'm talking, then I apologize for that. Hope it's not too annoying. Most teams don't have enough cap to take on McGovern. The Raiders do, but they aren't very interested in that. Any other teams that have available cap space? The Seahawks, we could make a possible trade. Who do they have at center? They've got Patrick McCarry and Russell Bodine. Here's what I'll do. I'll add Bodine to the trade, give them Connor McGovern, and I'll also ask for maybe a 5th or a 4th round pick, so we can get a backup center behind Epstein. We also get a pick forward and get rid of a lot of cap space. So let's try this trade right here with the Seahawks, and they agree. So now Epstein will start as our center. We got 3 rookies on that right side of the offensive line. Not going to make any other changes to the roster right now because we are early on in the season. I want to see what Larry Shields can do about a linebacker. Our defensive line was not good against the run in our last game, and that is kind of concerning. We also could not run the ball well, but I was not expecting us to be a good offensive line with our 3 hidden rookies, so that will take some time to develop. So we'll see how that goes. And also, please comment with what you guys want me to do with the playbook. I still have not changed it off of the Robert Saleh playbook for both sides of the ball. I think I will stick with the Jets playbook for this episode as well, but I'm still thinking about what I could possibly do. And what playbook I could go with if I decide to change. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from that. And for player upgrades, we have John Franklin Myers has 1. And what ratings could we see go up from here? Maybe increase his power moves, make him a better overall pass rusher. He's got 94 finesse moves. I think power moves could be a really good upgrade here. Get him better at an overall standpoint, and he gets +1 power moves, +1 awareness, pursuit, and tackle. Some more upgrade points here. We have 4 right now. We got 1 for Elijah Moore, and he could use probably either route running or, wow, his release is terrible. Let's try and get that up. That is nearly unfixable. We can try. So let's go with deep threat and see if that can help with release, because that is awful. And we get release, we get +3 release. Okay, that's good. Now we have rookie right guard Preston Costanzo, who we took 2nd overall or something in the draft. And I think I would probably want to go, his pass block finesse is really low. And that is also a really hard number to get to a good level. I think I'll just focus on finesse right now. to get better at both run blocking and pass block finesse at the same time. We get +1 pass block finesse and +2 run block finesse. Okay, that's fine. Then we have second-year middle linebacker Jamie Sherwood, who could definitely use better play rec and awareness. Zone coverage could also be better. So we'll try and go with a more pass coverage kind of linebacking skill. And we get +2 man coverage, +1 zone coverage. Okay. And then finally we have Quinnen Williams, who really good overall D tackle. Does not excel at block, shed, or power moves or finesse moves. So he could get better at either 3 of those. He's just he's a jack of all trades, master of none, apparently. I think I'll just go with speed rusher, try and up that. He's got plenty of years of development left, and we get +1 finesse, +1 strength. That's not bad. In week 2, we lost to the San Francisco 49ers, and we did not play well on offense, and we allowed a lot of yards on defense. 435 versus 216. That is not good. Trey Lance, 301, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Okay. Only sacked 1 time, though. Zach Wilson, 152, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, sacked 3 times. And he threw just 56% completion percentage, and we allowed 72% on the ground. Kyle Juszczyk getting some carries here. 14 carries for 65 yards and 2 scores. Eli Mitchell also getting some carries here. For us, Michael Carter had 11 carries for 42 yards, and Trey Lance had a rushing touchdown, and Michael Pirine had 2 touchdowns on 2 carries for us. So some goal line touchdowns for him. George Kittle, 97 yards. Ayuk, 63. Kirk was our best receiver at 62 yards. Touchdown for Corey Davis, but only 2 catches. Blocking, Mekhi Becton allowed 2 sacks. Costanzo allowed 1. For defense, sacks, Jalvin Guidry and Sebastian Scott teamed up for a sack, while we allowed sacks to Javon Kinlaw, Eric Armstead, and Nick Bosa, and our picks came from Blake Cashman and Marcus May. Kicking, 2 for 3 on PATs, 1 was blocked. Prior to a game against Green Bay, Joseph Epstein now has a upgrade point, and he could definitely use some work to run block finesse and pass block finesse. Those are his lowest ratings in terms of blocking right now, so we could try and up that and see what happens. We'll go with Agile here, and T will get +1 strength, +2 pass block finesse, and +1 run block finesse. That sounds good to me. Here's a point for Nate Franklin, and we could upgrade something like maybe run block is probably his weakest place right now. I don't know how I can really focus on run blocking, but I can try to do maybe just stick with Agile. Keep him as a scheme fit, but also maybe hopefully just get some run block there. So we'll do Agile and see what we get. We get awareness, lead block, pass block finesse, and run block finesse. Okay. Now we have one for Jason Ferguson, who was hurt and broke his hand. We did have 2 injuries from our most recent game, which I have not checked the box score for yet. So Ferguson is one of those injuries, and that is not good for his development because he's hidden dev, and is about half away to revealing his dev trait. That will stint his growth for a little while. But the upgrade points, he definitely could be a better route runner, and just a better blocker as well. I think I'll just go with blocking just to get more out of that. And go up to a 73 overall and get boost to awareness, pass block finesse, pass block power, run block, and run block finesse. Now we have one for Alan Caldwell, and we will try to, I think for him, I might just focus on power moves and block shed. Finesse moves is way too low for us to really fix that. So I think that I'll just try power moves and block shed. So I'll just go with power rush, make him a scheme fit as well. And he'll get +3 awareness, +1 power moves. And finally we have Sebastian Scott, and we could get him better at block shed and finesse moves. Power moves could be a little bit salvageable. But our run defense is really bad, especially on that front 7. So I'm going to try and upgrade his ability to stop the run. So we'll add to that top archetype, and he'll get +1 block shed, +1 strength, and +1 tackle. Speaking of the injuries, 2 of our rookies are out for the foreseeable future. Of course, we saw Jason Ferguson, who broke his hand. And now we also lose middle linebacker Larry Shields, who has fractured his shoulder blade and is out for the rest of the, or at least until the last couple of games of the season. So we'll place him on IR. And we are going to do the same with Jason Ferguson. So 2 guys will go on IR, and that is really unfortunate because I had high hopes for both those guys. So prior to our game, I think I'll try and sign Jordan Akins right now to be that backup tight end behind Schultz and replace Ferguson for the time being. And then for middle linebacker, let's find a replacement for Shields. This does mean that Sherwood will step in as the starting middle linebacker, I believe. Let's see, who has good speed? Who's the fastest guy here? There's Dion Buchanan. Awareness is pretty solid. Coverage is not good, but neither is anybody else's. I think I like either him or Oren Burks. Burks seems to be better overall in terms of the traits that I'm looking for, so I'll go with Oren Burks here to replace Shields. So here's the box score. We did win the game, but we did lose a couple of key players. We won in overtime against the Packers, who are now 0-3 on the year. Now, we had a good offensive day, at least throwing the ball. We did allow a lot of yards on offense, but still we got the win. Zach Wilson, 381 through the air, 1 touchdown, no picks. Aaron Rodgers, 202, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Zach Wilson sacked twice. We sacked Rodgers 1 time. But both quarterbacks throwing the ball pretty well. On the ground, Aaron Jones again. We allow a lot of yards on the ground. 113 and a touchdown for Aaron Jones. 5.1 per carry. Michael Carter, 3 touchdowns and 57 yards. Not a good average, though. A.J. Dillon also scores for the Packers on the ground. Receiving, Christian Kirk, 188 and a touchdown. That's a huge day for him. Marquez Valdez-Scantling gets a $118 and a score. Elijah Moore, 64. Schultz, 50. Corey Davis, around 50. For blocking, Nate Franklin gave up both sacks. And on defense, our sack came from Sebastian Scott, the rookie defensive tackle. And Dante Jackson gets his first pick of the season, I think. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, everybody. We have to take on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins, I believe, are 1-2 on the year, as are we. So both teams looking to get back to 500. Tua has not had the best year of his young career, that's for sure. But 2 young quarterbacks going head-to-head here. And let's find out what we can do, because the offense has not gotten off to a good start this season, and the defense has not been good against the run. So we'll find out if we can fix that today. We're going to be wearing our alternate black jerseys here, as the Dolphins will wear their little white-out jerseys. And here we go. So Zach Wilson and this Jets offense will start with the ball here at Hard Rock Stadium at the 25-yard line. First and 10, it's a run for Carter, who has nowhere to go. Second down, play action, but Wilson is sacked immediately by Emmanuel Ogba, and that will bring up third and very long. That was Nate Franklin on the allowed sack. Just blew right by him. Third and very long. Again, pressure. And Wilson's pass is off target, trying to find Schultz. And we go 3 and out. So Tua this year so far has 3 touchdowns but 4 interceptions. We'll see if our defense can force one in this game. That's a nice carry to start the game for Myles Gaskin, 15 yards. And again, we can see that our front 7 has problems stopping the opposing run game. Another run here for Gaskin, and again, it's a really solid carry, this time for 5 yards. Second down, Gaskin again gets the carry, and this time he's swallowed up. I believe that was Caldwell on that tackle. Tua back to pass, has it complete to Mike Gesicki for a first down. A couple of broken tackles, and he's up to the 16-yard line. A 24-yard gain for the Dolphins. Pitch play on 1st and 10, and Gaskin again has nowhere to go. That was C.J. Mosley on that stop. Handoff for Gaskin again. There's a flag on the play. And it's holding on the offense, so the Dolphins have to back themselves up. Second and long, a little dump off pass here, and that is well covered. 3rd and 15. Tua just floats this one out of bounds, and we force a field goal. Gonna sim some here as Sanders knocks down the field goal. Gonna sim 1 drive for each team. Christian Kirk getting a couple of reps at running back, and now 3rd and 5 when we go 3 and out again. So slow start to the offense for New York. Now a penalty gives the Dolphins a really good starting field spot for their next drive. 1st and 15 at the 31-yard pickup. Now 3rd and long, and they can't convert, so another field goal or not. I guess they got 1st and goal, and then John Franklin Myers picks up another sack, backing them up by 9. 2nd and goal, no gain, a loss of 2 in fact. 3rd and goal, a 22-yard touchdown to Devontae Parker. And the Dolphins go up 10-0. 1st and 10 for the Jets. We have not had a first down yet on offense. Wilson back to pass. He finds Chase Edmonds for a gain of 6. That was our first completion of the game. Hand off, and a hole for, I believe that is Chase Edmonds. Nice run, and we got our first down. Our first down. Play action here on 1st and 10. Wilson steps into a throw and has a man right side of Corey Davis for a big first down. We are now across the Miami 40-yard line. 23-yard pickup. On 1st down, it's going to be a handoff here. And that will go for a short gain of 3 for Carter. A little fake handoff, and Elijah Moore lost the ball. It's a fumble. Miami has the ball. That's Xavier Howard, I think, and he has daylight, and he is going to put this one in. It's a scoop and score for the Dolphins defense. Elijah Moore lost the football on somewhat of a trick play. And wow. That was bad. So let's sim another drive here. 7 yards for Kirk on the ground. Okay, we're just handing the ball off to like all our receivers right now. Corey Davis also got a carry. Schultz for 19 yards and a first down. Now we're back in Miami territory, and then we throw and we turn the ball over again. It's picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel, and now Miami has the ball. So back-to-back turnovers by this Jets offense. Now Miami again has the ball up by 17. That Gaskin run goes for a short gain. Handoff for Gaskin again, and he is wrapped up for a loss by C.J. Mosley. Tua back to pass on 3rd and 10. Off his back foot, goes deep, and this pass is incomplete. The Dolphins have to punt. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Can we have a drive without a turnover here? Zach Wilson has pressure, and he throws this one away. Nice job. 2nd down. Wilson dumps this off, and it's incomplete for Chase Edmonds. 3rd and 10. Pressure. Zach Wilson fires deep left. It is incomplete for Corey Davis. Zach Wilson 3 for 10 and 1 INT on the day so far. All right, time to sim some more. Will Fuller gets a first down. Then 10 more to Gesicki. Dolphins already across midfield now in Jets territory, and they continue this drive after a 3rd and 1 conversion. Penalty backs them up. 3rd and long, and the Jets will force a Dolphins punt. Starting at our own 2. Penalty by Epstein backs us up again. Then we get a first down to Schultz. Ogba gets his 2nd sack of the day. Now 3rd and 7. 25 yards to Schultz. Now at midfield. The Jets get into Dolphins territory, but then they force a 4th down, and we have to punt. Dolphins with the ball again. 2-minute drill. Trying to get some points on the board before halftime here. They are slowly creeping up the field, but Sebastian Scott gets a 10-yard sack on Tua. 3rd and 12 for the Dolphins, and they don't get any points out of that last drive. And they'll start with the ball in this second half. So back with our defense here. It's been a not a good day for either offense, you could say, but the Miami defense has really given them a big boost here. Is that run for Gaskin goes for 5. Another run here for Gaskin. He's got a big hole right side, and he gets up to midfield and out of bounds, but nobody was there. 1st and 10, empty look here for Tua. He's back to pass, of course. He's going to look left side, and that one is overthrown. Another empty look here for Tua on 2nd down. It's a dump off for Gesicki, who breaks a tackle and gets about 6 yards to bring up 3rd and 4. Can this Jets defense force a stop here? The answer is no. It's a first down to, I believe, Will Fuller. At the 36, another run for Gaskin here goes for a 3-yard pickup. Tua finds Waddle for a 1st and then more. Waddle gets inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard gain. In the red zone now. Tua wide open is Waddle for the touchdown. Miami adds to their lead. And we have looked really bad today. 23-0. PAT pending. Waddle was just wide open over the middle of the field, and he gets in pretty easily. Okay, so now that we're down 24-0, I'm going to see what Jay Hawkins can do at quarterback. I don't see us coming back from this one because we are the Jets, obviously, and I want to see what Jay Hawkins can do with the offense. So that means I will also get some action here for Antoine Charleston. So we'll move him up this board to our top running back. At receiver, I think I'm willing to sit Corey Davis for the rest of the game. And we'll get some action for Coleman behind Christian Kirk. And then finally, the defensive line. Let's see what Caldwell can do. And at D tackle, let's get Sebastian Scott some more reps there as well. And then last thing, power running back, I want to put in Charleston in place of Carter and see what he can do. And that's a carry for Edmonds that goes for 1 yard to start off the drive. Jay Hawkins, his pass is caught for a first down by Schultz. 1st and 10. A carry here for Charleston that goes for 3 yards. Another carry here. Charleston wrapped up from behind. That brings up 3rd down. And we hand it off again. This time for Edmonds, who goes nowhere. That brings up 4th down, and we're going to punt the ball. Nice. All right, more simming here. Dolphins have the football, of course, but they go with 3 and out. Jets get the ball back. 1st down at the 7-yard run for Charleston. And 6 for Edmonds. And then we fumble the ball, and Howard again recovers it. The Dolphins have the ball in Jets territory. Okay, 3 turnovers now for the Jets. And 3rd and 7, they don't convert. 4th and 2, they take the field goal. 27-0. We'll send one more drive for each team here. 3rd and 5, Jets can't convert. 4th, oh wait, no, I guess they give us the 1st down somehow. The drive stays alive. Cross midfield now, 2nd and 10, 19 yards to Coleman. Let's jump in here, we're on the 4-yard line. Can the Jets get their first score of the game, their first points of the game? It's a handoff. Charleston has space and scores on the first play. Let's go. Well, we're not going to get shut out, at least. That's nice. And back to simming we go. Dolphins back with the football. They get the 1st down, keep their drive alive. Lots of running here for Myles Gaskin. And he's running pretty well against us. 3rd down and 8, 1 yard. 4th and 7, they have to punt. We'll watch one more drive here for Jay Hawkins. 1st and 10, Hawkins back to pass. Has plenty of time, good protection, and he is going to find who is Elijah Moore, breaking several tackles to get the 1st down. 14 yards when it should have been like 5. Play action on 1st down. Hawkins has time. Looks deep right. It's caught at the Miami 37-yard line. And Hawkins is 8 for 9. And that was Coleman on that grab. So Jay Hawkins is playing better than Zach Wilson. And Coleman has 2 catches for 48 yards. Hawkins back to throw. Again, has really good protection, but he just waits way too long. That is not on Franklin that time. But that is the 3rd sack for Ogba and the 3rd sack for this Miami defense. Second down, and a screen pass is incomplete. 3rd and 16. Hawkins looks deep left, going for the end zone. It's incomplete, almost picked off. And we're going to go for it here on 4th down. Hawkins will go deep right for the end zone. It's incomplete, overthrown for Elijah Moore. Back of the end zone. It was good coverage by Howard, and Miami takes over at the 42. And we'll wrap this game up. Well, the Jets fall to 1-3 on the year through the first 4 games. You fall again to a division opponent. Got off to a really bad start there in that first quarter. We allowed 17 points. We did outgain their offense, but that's because we brought in Jay Hawkins. We had 3 turnovers. We forced 0. Tua had 169, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. We sacked him twice. Jay Hawkins, who came in for Zach Wilson, 147, no touchdowns, no picks. Sacked 3 times. He was 9 for 14. Wilson was 6 for 15, 91 yards, 1 interception. So Hawkins outplayed Zach Wilson. That is undeniable right there. Rushing, Gaskin had a lot of carries, but we didn't have a bad day against the run game today. We didn't have a bad game. It still wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. Edmonds 46 yards on 11 carries. Charleston 21 yards, 1 touchdown in that second half. Carter 5 for 15, just not running the ball super well there. Receiving, Schultz was our best receiver. He was the best receiver in the entire game. Had 75 yards, no touchdowns. Elijah Moore, 66 yards, no touchdowns, but he also fumbled the ball. Gesicki, 65 yards. Coleman, 48 yards on 2 catches. Parker, 35 on a score. Same for Waddle. Blocking. Nate Franklin allowed 3 sacks. Becton allowed 1. For our defense, we allowed, for this defense overall, we allowed 4 sacks to Emmanuel Ogba. Franklin Myers had 1. Sebastian Scott had 1 for us. Those were our only 2 sacks. And that is it for the box score, and that is it for the episode. What do you guys think? Pretty disappointing loss here at Hard Rock Stadium. And the offense looked really bad. The defense wasn't anything special at all. Had some good moments, had some bad ones. But that being said, that will do it for the episode, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.